regardless of some people who have me on notification to attack me. I really don't care what you're going to say. So I'm going to cover the rules first before I get into the video topic. Anyone that wants to attack me, I'm being protected today. I'm being protected. So you're just going to get your karma. So the rules are no posting comments to attack anybody's genetics, no discrimination in this chat, no gender attacks, no attacking people's looks, mine, no one in here, no red pill type of comments made in the chats, no negativity whatsoever. I will not be responding to your negativity. My scriptures warned me that there are some people who like to hang around on this channel between this hour and wait for me to talk to attack because they're trying to give me brain fog or trying to hack my mind. Don't waste your time if you're watching because I'm being protected. Something's going to happen to you if you attack me, okay? I had to do the intro like that. All right. So y'all know I'm very strict on scriptures, my numbers every day. And there are some people, and it's going to happen to y'all, who's going to try to be cold to you and silent and try to freeze you up. Basically, they want you to ghost your destiny. People are trying to make other people ghost their destiny so they can run off with their destiny. The people who try to be you and run off with your destiny cannot run off with it. They will always keep hitting the wall. I will explain in a minute before we move on. Once again, no negative comments. If you have nothing nice to say in the comment section towards me and other people, we don't want to hear you. Because in the month of October, we get people who want to troll online webs, live videos, and attack people. People who want to be cutting with their tongue and disrespectful. Try to keep it peaceful. Okay. Let me explain something that y'all may not know about your destiny. Your destiny can come in so many ways that the Creator will just keep making alternate branch paths so you can get it. So every single time someone thinks that they blocked you or they froze your destiny, a new branch will be created because you can achieve so many things, so many places, so many ways. So even if you have a YouTube channel or a Facebook or an Instagram or some sort of online site, and you think that you're being banned or blocked or jumped or trolled to be attacked, understand that the Creator will give you synchronicities of alternate paths to take, other places you could go, other ways you can do it. All of that is to protect you. See, the Creator can see what's going on behind the scenes that you can't see. So confirmation, see? Confirmation, did y'all see that? Confirmation can see who's trying to put your light out, even if you can't put a finger on it. So the Creator will sometimes make you disappear, go and do it elsewhere, so that whoever's trying to mimic your destiny, they start to get their karma, whether they start to be so thirsty to be you because they think you're gone that they become reckless with being you. They get so thirsty to be you because they think you're gone on another path that they're not noticing that they're still being them and you. That parts of their authentic self is meshing into them, into you, and is causing a deranged, chaotic looking and sounding person that starts to turn people off. And people start to say, you ain't right. You're insane. So they start to lose the beginning of the breakthrough. They think that they have a breakthrough when they get a couple claps having your destiny. But those claps seem to fade the more they get thirsty to go harder being you. See, when they think it was easy to be you to get your destiny, they get ahead of themselves. They start doing too much. They start trying to rework it and embellish. They become embellished. And it becomes a turnoff. They're also not in divine timing. There is divine timing even with your personality swag. They're always a minute or a couple seconds behind or arriving too soon trying to be you. So they're not locked into the abundant fortune energy cycle because they're not on time. They can study you all they want. But if you ever watch them from afar, which you should be watching them in secret, okay? Because you don't want to give them any more of your energy. And they know that they're getting it. You don't want them to know that. When you're watching them from afar, you will notice that when they be you or when they're trying to act like you'll do your destiny, it's off. Something's off about the timing. Um, it's not that effective even on you like you would be on with you being your destiny. You notice that people are responding only because it has a little bit of spark to it, but people are not going all in to support them because it doesn't have the grand finale of the energy spark that you give to it. That you give to it. This is why I no longer worry about anyone using the structure of my poetry or trying to figure out the structure of my work because I already know that the spiritual power of it, they're never going to really harness, that there's going to be pieces missing that are very important for the work to have the effect like it did when I did it. And that they've already been on a journey as them. So when they show up like that, people are going to know they must have stepped into someone else's power. Because that's not how people know them. That's not how people know their work. So, for example, y'all know there's a lady who thinks she's meshing me into her. But everyone knows this lady for being someone who cursed and dropped the F word any time through her work. She's established that identity over countless videos. So when she goes to try to mesh me in, it throws off her audience because they're like, I supported you for the cursing, ruthless, harsh type of woman you were. Now you're switching to this. So, I'll leave until you can come back. Now, here's the thing. They will always return to themselves. You have to always return home. You can never, ever imitate someone else's identity and destiny and don't be pulled to your true self because your true self is connected to the cosmic energy. That's connected to a higher power. And God will speak to your soul and push you into being your true self, even when you're trying to resist it. You will get a push where you have no control over whether you're it or not. You suddenly just your true self, even though you might have been trying to be somebody else to get their destiny. And self-hate will develop in your consciousness. And you will be haunted if you try to be other people. If they try to be you and your destiny, they will be haunted in their dreams. This is really true when it says there's no sleep for the wicked. Their dreams will be their judgment and their karma where you are dreaming of beating the entities, the dark entities. You are dreaming of catching them doing dirt. They are dreaming having no way out. They are having dreams like that. They're having dreams of being in accidents and not recovering. They're having totally different type of dreams. They're having dreams of endless fights with people, with spirits on the other side. Because even if they don't know the spirits on the other side, spirits on the other side, some of them are still of the light and have morals. And they do wait for the wicked to come on the astral plane to beat them up. And this is real. We might can walk around and get away with whatever we doing amongst people in the flesh. But when you close your eyes at night and that astral plane calls to you and your soul cannot resist the pull, if there's something there that don't like what you did when you was woke, it might take its vengeance out on you. It might put you in your place. And that's what's happening to your enemies. They will never tell you this. They will never tell you that that's happening. Why do you think some of them are suffering from, they're up all night? They can't sleep. They got to try to be you through the night because they can't get peaceful, holy sleep. They can. They're up at night drinking. Some of them, they're up at night smoking. They're just up at night doing really toxic stuff through the night. They're having empty sex to go get through their night because back in their consciousness is their angel guide saying, we don't like what you did. We can't let you have a peaceful sleep tonight. We cannot protect you tonight. Your guardian has to go on vacation for the night. And this is this is real talk, y'all. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much. I was so worried that my destiny was being taken, but then I got some downloads recently to realize your destiny is like a gourmet meal. It's a buffet. It's a variety of things that all support each other. Everything that's a part of your destiny is like family members. They're all supporting each other. Your destiny isn't like just one thing. It is a collectiveness of things. Hold on, y'all. Get out of that garbage can, Flick. So it's a collectiveness. So even if someone goes to act like they're you and your destiny here, the creator will say, well, there's other things in this destiny package you could do, and you can do that and do the other things somewhere else. You will notice that you're getting mail or people are coming towards you saying, come here and do it. Or, come to my party and do it. And you're like, well, I normally do it over here. The creator doesn't want you to feel stuck in your destiny. So this is why it is important to notice synchronicities. Just because you say, well, I'm a singer and I'm seeing books, so those don't go with my destiny. They very well may go with your destiny. You may be someone that has to publish your song lyrics. You might have to go to books to learn how to write songs. You might have to teach how to write songs in books. Maybe the creator wants you to do that for a while till whoever's trying to sing like you, they get their karma. They give it a break or quit it, or they get burnt out, because they do get burnt out. See, instant gratification, when it's like, oh, I can see your destiny, so I know exactly what to do to go ahead and get some crumbs. It didn't come with any humbleness. So the people dive in with narcissism, grandiose, and that leads them to not knowing when to take a break and stop being you, especially when their heart core has not been trained to take the pressure that you have been trained to take being you. So when they not trained, the core of their heart is not trained, their heart chakra, the power, they eventually get burnt out a lot faster while you're still going. Because you're like, I have respect for this power. I don't want to waste it so fast. I want to be able to do it tomorrow just as good as I did it yesterday without strain and stress. So I know when to quit. I know when to just have faith that I did good enough and I was done, and at least I know I was keeping it real when I did it. They're not in that energy. That's not the way they're thinking. Remember that people who try to have your destiny, all they want is money, and and most of the time they're chasing fame. And we know what happens when you do that. You pay with character assassination. People will do smear campaigns on you. That's normally your karma. When we see celebrities who was ripping people off and all of that, what happens? They're being trashed so bad. They have no peace with what people are talking about them. People are talking about J Lo for her vocal tricks. They're talking about her endlessly like a dog. They're monitoring her every little bit of failure she do. The woman can't make a slightest mistake with her body or nothing, or there's pitchforks because she has given off the impression of being fake, of rising, using someone else's part of their vocal destiny and not giving credit. So people don't have any morals when they go to talk about her. They say, well, we can say anything about her because she's fake. And we all know that words are spells, vocals are spells. So all that negative energy, she is feeling. She is feeling. And when she says it's so hard, I always got to be perfect, that's her gaslighting. That's her gaslighting. The not have to be perfect thing is the fact that she doesn't want the gossip karma that she's getting for not giving credit for those vocals. She doesn't want the karma. And that is her karma. That's why she cannot keep a man. Let me tell you, the creator will never, ever, ever give you financial success and don't lead you to a high vibrational emperor. You will always get one. That's a part of the package. That is a part That is a part of the package. When you hear these celebrities with one failed marriage after another, fail, they can't stay clean of drugs and alcohol, whatever, and they're caught being arrogant, and people, talking about them like a dog. It's because they didn't did some things. They didn't did some things behind the scenes where they stepped into somebody else's destiny. And that is the truth. I have been writing great work for like years now. I don't have anybody saying bad stuff about me with my writing. I attract emperors all the time, high vibrational emperors all the time, good guys, good men, because I'm not trying to pocket watch other people's money flow through their destiny and say, I'm just going to go do that. I sit and wait for my muses to tell me what to do and how to use me. How to use me. My own emotions. Because my own emotions in the present time. Because magic follows emotion. So when people are trying to have your destiny, they're also trying to harness your emotional song, your emotional way of being, how you express your emotions, even through humor, even through way of talking, attitude. Attitude has emotion. When they try to have that, when they know that their emotion is probably maybe a lot of anger, and your emotion may be, I'm firm. I'm firm, but I'm not angry. but I'm strict. Or your emotion may be frustrated. They take on your frustrated emotion. That they know that they're angry. They're angry. That's really the emotion they want to show. But they abandon it. And when they harness your emotion, they're trying to harness your magicianship powers, which is significant for manifesting your destiny. Now, when they do that, they don't realize that they're causing a tidal wave of emotional chaos in them because they're harnessing an emotion that they weren't ready to receive. They still had to deal with whatever emotion they were in already. So they still haven't dealt with the anger. They haven't manifested using that anger, using anger. The creator will make sure that that anger doesn't go away. It just will get worse. And then they will be like a deranged magician. When that anger must come out, it will be toxic. It won't be magicianship of the light. It'll be magicianship of the dark. They will come off like somebody that's just an emotional bully. That's it. The abundance will not come. If the only way they'll get money is from low vibrational people. People who are listening to them while they're drunk and high. Why do y'all think some of the shapeshifters and people that like to run off with your destiny, they love to do it at night? They love to watch you, troll you, window watch you all through the day in the evening, and then go out in these streets at night or have their workshops late in the evening and try to manifest because they're trying to get people who are going into depression, who are low vibration. They found that it's easier to trick people when the sun is down, when the sun is setting. This is why I tell y'all, if you really want to choose people to celebrate and to follow and guides and people you have faith in creatively, start seeing if you can actually connect with those people long and often during the day. Because the daylight reveals, it's going to reveal their true vibration. It's very hard for them to imitate someone else and not be picked up during the light of day. And this is one of the reasons why they can't take your destiny, because the high vibrational people are not running from the light. We're the ones that are the most generous. We don't have to be drunk and high to be generous. We don't have to be lonely and in a hopeless state to be tricked to be generous. We will give and keep on giving when we see someone is of the light. They cannot get us. The people that they're getting, imitating you, are the people they should get. It's the people you should not get. So be happy that that crowd of people are with them. When you say, oh, they took some of my destiny and now my friends and all, they weren't supposed to be your friends then. If you say now all my friends are gravitating towards them, now all my family is them, everybody that was for me is for them, those people were not for you. They weren't. Those people are opportunists. They don't care who bring it. They don't care if the devil brought it. They just want what they want. They just want to get what they want. And that's why they need to go over to the fake one. Y'all, y'all knew I was going to get a little sassy. Hi, everybody. So when you see people all gravitating towards someone that's like trying to take little nuggets, little bite-sized pieces out your destiny, say good riddance. That's how I was able to find out who my team is on this channel. Because they did not gravitate. They knew when they went towards that lady, they said, ooh, I see it. I can sense it. So they knew they was for me. And the people that was there was for her. And that's okay. Look, there's supposed to be a dark, warped, fake, phony version of you in this world. There is supposed to be. That's just the creator keeping balance. That's just it. And I know that's hard because you're like, why can't it be like the troll movie? Everybody happy, everybody good, kind of, there's light everywhere, everybody keeping it real. No, in the troll movie you see, there was people who thought they had to eat a troll just to get happy. That was the warp version. While the trolls were eating berries, the other trolls were eating trolls. So the point of the story is that you're never going to escape a world where the dark is here, this acting like you, this being your destiny. It is a part of the motivation for you. It is a part of your discipline. I know that's hard. I know that's hard. That reminds you how much you should really be you. The fact that this person is so determined to be me and have my destiny lets me know just how powerful I am. Lets me know. As a matter of fact, every time they act like me here or there, I should be writing it down. I should have a notebook and say, well, they said this that I said. They did this that I did. Because now I'm seeing myself. Now I can see my power from the outside in. See, now I can really show what I'm made of. Because when I'm in flow state, I'm just being me. I might not be seeing all the hits, the boom, pow that I'm doing. But when this person tries to be me, writing like me, talking like me, and they got those little excerpts and how they're acting, they don't even know that they're training me to be even a more upgrade version of myself. The fake version of you is serving you. They don't even know it though. They don't even know it. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the ways I found out the bestest of the best parts of me. I started watching them. I started doing like this, y'all. Okay. So they like the way I'm sassy. They like the way I pause my phrases. They like my body gestures. They like the way my process. Oh, they took that process of mine. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. Okay, I was just doing it because it was naturally me. But they didn't give me confirmation. Yeah. Yo. I'll be laughing at these jokers because they studying me, they studying you, we studying them how they doing being us. You go ahead and study me. I'ma study you studying me. I'm gonna get better at me. I showed up. The people in my group, they know I showed up first because you showed up later because they said, wait a minute, hold up. I already saw Miss V act like this. I already saw Nora act like this. I already saw this. No. Okay. All right. But wow, Nora doing it 10 times better than she did it and she was the first one. That's how you become the champion of champions. You the champion because everybody trying to be like you. Everybody trying to find out what your life path is. You must be a champion for people to be doing that. When you got a group of people, especially more than one person, that tells you that you're a champion. You're in your celebrity manifestation energy. So go ahead and let them do it. Say, okay, you telling me what I'm working with. That's how you get. The gloves is on tighter. Okay, you went from putting on training Mike Tyson gloves to you got Tyson and Holyfield gloves on because they didn't help you step all the way into your power. This is why these people who try to have your destiny, they don't realize they should not be public with it, but they love to be public with it, don't they? It don't work unless they public. They don't get nourished and fed. Their narcissism don't get nourished and fed unless they public. When if they was more secret about it, the less you would know about how powerful you are in parts of being you and your destiny. But they can't because they know they can never fake some people out without being public. They need more people. They need more people. They need more agents, matrix agents. They need more puppets. They need more. It's never enough. They can never get enough of worshipers of their fakery. They could never get enough. They don't know when to stop going to the store, to the spiritual life path destiny store and trying on some destinies. They don't know when to stop. They go to the store, they pick out a destiny, somebody's image, they try it on, and they go running up and down the street and all through the neighborhood on in the outfit of this person without even paying for it, trashing it, stinking it up. Yo, yo. Hi, everybody. Exactly. Just don't let they want you to think that they're getting it. Let me tell you, a part of the illusion is it's them making you think that they're better at being you. That they can get what you get. You ain't the only one chosen for it, and they being you. No, y'all. No, no. Okay? They don't even see that they're missing parts of you. If you stand back and look at them, you'll be like, that outfit that they copied of mine, that don't even go with their body shape. They wearing the same outfit and it don't even go with their body shape. They wearing the makeup like I wear. No, their eyes, no. Mm-mm. Their eyes don't go with that eyeshadow. You'll just notice it. I mean, and people, divine ones, we tend to be real good observers. So when we're looking at people, we're like, you showed up like this person, I can tell you the fake. It ain't going. You ain't matching it. They're not in alignment with what they're trying, how they're trying to be you. And then I know that some of y'all say it disgusts me because they put a toxic spin on my personality swag. You say they overdid it and they made it toxic. Well, you know now how you shouldn't do it. You know now how you shouldn't do it. You know how far to go and the line not to cross energetically when you are being in those certain ways that is you. They're teaching you also what not to do. Because as you see, you say, whoo, that was toxic the way they were me. Ooh, energetically it was toxic. They went too hard. They went too hard. And you say, I'm never gonna do it that way. Now that I see how they're doing it. No, they're still enemies. They're still enemies. One thing I found out is that the people that want your destiny, most of them are people who are trying to figure out your life. I know y'all say, well, they're people just like my creative art or my psychic abilities or whatever. A lot of them, they want to know your life. They want to know your journey. That will make it easier for them to fake, fake your destiny. This is why it's very important. And the creator told me this recently. This is why I don't do it anymore. It's important to stay out of the tarot community. It's important. Anything that can reveal money, relationships, jobs, things like that, your state of being, stay out of the tarot card community because here's what happens. Okay, now I can tell you most people who are trying to take your destiny, they are going to readers. They are trolling the reading community on YouTube. They are sitting there trying to read your life path. They think the downloads that you're getting will come. The guidance will come if they know your path. They think that whatever you know that's helping you to manifest what you manifest, they will know if they follow your path. They keep hitting walls, but they keep doing it thinking one little download will slip through and I'll get it. So what you have to do is always say, the moment I sense someone trying to be me, I must keep them out of my business. I probably need to change a lot of my routine. And I also need to stay away from all tarot card readers. Ones with the coins and swords, stay away. Because what I'm doing is I'm setting up boundaries. I'm saying I don't approve. And if I don't approve of it, my guardians must block them. Let me tell you, whatever you support, you may mistakenly let in. Even if you're just looking and listening from afar. Even if you're like, oh, I'm just looking at them do the reading, the tarot card reading. You still may open a part of your head here. And then they find, the little monitoring spirits. I tried to explain this earlier in the year. There are monitor spirits that they can shrink themselves so small. And they can screw around with your crown here. The essence and the vibration. Okay, this is not in scriptures and Bibles. This is something that I just know because of the level of ascension that I'm at. They can be tiny. Okay, so when you're thinking and you're listening to these people as they're trying to figure out your path, and you start to whisper a little bit too loudly. Remember, when you whisper, think it doesn't just go down; it goes up too. And these monitoring spirits, their little hands is collecting the essence, and they're sending it to that person's crown, and then it comes as a download. I told y'all this is why y'all have got. I hope y'all get my documents. I hope y'all get them. Cause y'all have some clarity about your destiny, about figuring it out, the options, the package, also understanding how magic work. Because it is magic, but it's dark magic when they're trying to take your destiny. They're doing it the dark way. Okay? Yeah. When y'all see those little flies around your face, stop thinking that they're angels all the time. They're not. I've seen them go just like this when I'm talking or when I'm sitting there thinking and I go, huh, I'll smack them away. This is why this is and when you're talking near vibrations, y'all, when you're talking near glass, directly in front of a clear glass, the vibrational strength of your thoughts in your whispers get strong. So strong that the monitoring spirits start to find them irresistible if it's a powerful vibration. No vibration is the same. And that's something to understand. The vibration may so abundant, be so powerful that a monitoring spirit will go snatch the essence of it. Snatch it. This is why I don't whisper my manifestations. Some people say walk around talking, talk your destiny. Never, ever, ever talk it out loud. Unless you are surrounded by wood and trees, you're in a wooden room and you're sitting in sunlight. If you're in bright light, okay, you probably can protect it. Natural bright light. But if you're not, don't ever say it out loud. This is why the shapeshifters who try to be me, this is why they don't got my PDFs. This is why they don't get my audios. Because I don't say them out loud. I literally type and I don't repeat what I think. I think it once and type it and that's it. I think it once and type it and that's it. Then I know that's only one vibration in the room. It's not that strong. I really didn't chime it. So they're not going to be like, they're going to have a hard time picking it up, the monitoring spirits. So then I wait a whole day, cleanse the air. I normally immediately cleanse the air. So they lose the connection to the vibration. They can't find it anymore. It's smoked out. It's cleared out. And then the next day I go at it again. This is war. Let me tell you, you don't get to be a general or a captain of your destiny until you're a military man, like the war of art. So when you're in the flow of creating and getting those ideas, you're stepping into your destiny and you're Manifesting it. You are a military person. You must be very strict on setting up the boundaries. The quieter you are, the stronger your boundaries. Talk less. Talk a whole lot less. If you need to talk, go the old-fashioned way. Write it on paper. You never hear of people who can't talk or deaf people and people that can't talk. You never hear nobody taking their work because they're writing it. They're writing it and shutting the book. They're writing their stuff, covering it. We are running our mouth. We're running our mouth. And your enemies, they need you to talk. They want you to talk. That's why they send messages through the grapevine. They say things about you. You know, the lady who was trying to have my destiny, when she was doing her reading, she would go up on the camera and say something that would disrespect something about me. And I knew she was talking about me. Like, for example, I talked about my dental work that I got on the side. When she was trying to have my destiny, she looked in the camera and said, yeah, you somebody that's getting work on the side of your face. She was hating on the very person she was trying to be like. She was trying to bring my vibration down so she could run off with my frequency. But I knew what she was doing. I knew what she was doing. And I just said, I didn't even say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I said, I saw what she did and I clicked off her video. I did not react in anger and say, F you, you trash, slutty, trick, yard shop on this YouTube. I didn't say that because that's giving her more of my power. That's giving her a stronger connection to my frequency. I went flatline, straight cold, just straight cold. Now, one thing I found out about putting your enemies in their place who is trying to have your destiny, it's also if you're not thinking about them often, then they can't even imitate your destiny. It's hard for them to. So the first few hours of your day, minimize any thoughts of them and fear of them having your destiny. Minimize it. Like, let whatever you're creating suck up a lot of your morning time, like the first 2 hours. They'll find it hard. Now, what they'll have to do is use the mirror to bounce your energy off. And that will normally be later in the day. That's when you set up boundaries with glass. We're living in a glass world because the matrix wants to take from us. We think it's an upgrade that we have stainless steel, silver ice boxes. No, it's not. None of it. It's all for spying. So if you want to kick them out of your destiny, do it somewhere old-fashioned. Do it like the Amish people do it. Take it to the woods. Take it to the wilderness. Take it to the library. Why do you think the library don't have much glass and mirrors there? It's all wood mostly. Our ancestors, when they were building their wooden shelves for their scriptures in Egypt and Africa, they knew this stuff. This is why they really did not welcome European glass into their village. So one of the things to do is to get rid of anything that can vibrate your vibration, that can vibrate your frequency. Get rid of it. If you live old-fashioned, if you are old-fashioned, they cannot ever, ever, ever get much success off your destiny. Because a part of achieving your destiny is being willing to do basic and be basic. They don't want to be basic. They do not want to be a minimalist. They don't. That's why they wearing you and everybody else and anybody as a suit. They can never get enough. They can never get enough. But you can. You say this has worked for me. I don't need how anybody doing it. So you're always going to stay lighter than them. And the feeling is going to be more stronger than them. The feeling of peace to manifest is going to be much stronger. So they can never manifest regularly without so much fear. They can never do that with your destiny. Um, I was just watching the movie The Fly, and the creator told me to watch the movie. And I said, why? And there's a scene in there where he talks about Albert Einstein. And she says, you keep wearing the same outfits every day. And he says, Albert Einstein say, it keeps my mind from having to focus on picking outfits so that I won't do that and then my mind stays powerful. Their mind will never be as powerful as yours. They are waking up, focusing on you, Tom, Dick, Harry, Sally, Mo, all kind of people. Their mind is just hopping around with all chasing strangers' faces or whatever, seeing who they need to try on. And your mind is like, no, because you can laser focus like the war of art, being a professional, focusing on one thing, how you doing it this way, not always thinking that you need more. You understand the power that Martha Stewart possessed. You understand. So you will sit down and meditate and have breakthroughs, have clarity. Even while you're broke, even whatever, your intuition will always protect you. Their intuition is trash. They are so vulnerable that it's scary. You don't get you don't get awarded strong intuition when you being real fake. I did readings for people in my family who were very fake every single time. Their intuition was in the dark every single time. And the one family member, when it happened the third time, okay, because I sensed that their intuition was way in the dark. And it happened the third time. That gave me confirmation. And they said, no, I'm cool. They were scared that their dark, wicked secrets would come out. Whatever they were doing to me or someone else. But they did not like that it was in their face, that they're not protected, that the Holy Spirit cannot protect them until they come clean. After that, they didn't want to support the spiritual world. They're now all of a sudden oh, I'm an atheist. I'm not spiritual. No, it was because they got caught right in my face. They got caught. Whatever they're doing, they're harming someone's destiny, or they're trying to, or they're getting in the way, or they're doing something. Often, when your intuition is blocked, somebody got you harming your own destiny, or they're harming your destiny. Somebody is fogging it up. That's how I found out one of my family members recently was actually against me. Because I would notice after like a couple hours around them, my intuition, it would be like, why don't I have ideas flow? Why am I struggling? This is something I'm doing naturally, but all of a sudden it's like blocked. I realized something that they're doing in the dark and having access to my energy on a regular was strengthening their spell work on me, whatever they were doing against my destiny. So I had to change my manifestation time and destiny work time to be off the grid or away from all of them so that the full flow of my destiny can come through. And it did. It did, like, without staggering, it did about 2 weeks ago. But I had to pinpoint. So if you're not sure, if you feel like you're struggling with your destiny and you're wondering who's trying to, because all they're doing is fogging it up. They're not actually taking it. They're messing with your senses, your ability to sense what you need to do and not do in your destiny. They're screwing around with that. What you need to do is figure out who the heck you talking to all the time. Who are you dealing with? Who you keep on talking to in the morning, afternoon hours, and before bed, right at bedtime. You don't need to know how they're doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. Okay? They're doing it. So that's how I figured it out. Like this guy that I knew for years. Every time I would give him a ride, I would jitney him or get him out of a bad situation. He would flip into some sort of real grandiose narcissistic energy, right? And then be real critical and negative of me. And then I would try to do my destiny and I couldn't. I would sit here like this. Like, y'all, it was horrible. This went on for months. Months. Until I realized I hadn't written nothing new in months. I hadn't edited, finished nothing. I hadn't submitted no work. I even stopped doing YouTube. I stopped coming on here. I said, no. I noticed that I started the weight gain. Do you know weight gain is a sign that someone's screwing around with your destiny? A lot of people don't want to admit it. This is why some of y'all need to realize that when you talk bad about obese people, those people are under heavy attack. Okay? Those people are dealing with people that are screwing up their destiny big time. Because destiny will always want you to look your best. Meaning, you may not have the best clothes on, but you will not be in double hog energy. You will have gratitude for food. You will respect food. If you have trouble respecting food, maybe consider that somebody screwing with your destiny. Someone screwing around with it. That's how I figured it out. When I was getting heavier and heavier, I was more and more and more creatively blocked. I could not use my magic. My magicianship wasn't working. And then I started to pinpoint who was getting abundance, more abundance in my presence, and I wasn't getting none. I noticed that it was the same two people. They was using my vibration to attract additional abundance that they weren't worthy of. So then when I would try to use my own frequency, my own vibration to manifest for me, I couldn't. They took it. They took the vibration. They took the some of the energy. And so I had to kick them out of my energy. Like, I remember, y'all, I would be too late getting on here at 10 a.m. I would be like, dang, I missed it. Missed it. Because they was texting me, we was arguing, you know, they would harness my energy so much in the morning hours. I could not get no downloads at this time. I could not do nothing. It would be, y'all, it would literally be 4 p.m. and I still ain't done nothing. I still have not manifested in my creative life. And then I noticed, I'm gonna tell you something else. Here's a sign that someone's screwing around with your destiny. And a lot of people may not think that it is. When you don't have respect for yourself, and when you think you have to be happy, you have to have everything in order to achieve your destiny. Somebody's screwing around. Somebody then pushed you into the matrix mindset of achieving the destiny. Somebody has pushed you in that, and they are in the energy. They're being the way you're supposed to be. So, for example, this lady who's been trying to be me, she is now, I noticed that she's not dressing as glamorous or fancy. She's like very dressed simple. She's very, trying to be plain. She's trying to make people think that she has gratitude for just life when she's doing, trying to be me. I noticed that I would feel her energy and it was trying to tempt me. I literally heard the monitoring spirit say, yeah, buying something glamorous. Get real glamorous with your clothes. Get risky. Get some fishnets. I literally heard her monitoring spirit. Her monitoring spirit was trying to make me step in the energy of a temptress because that's her energy. And she step into my energy. That way, I'm I'm no competition being me while she's being me. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy. I literally heard her demon. I would hear her demon. I can't even watch her videos anymore. Because her demon will start talking. I can hear the demon talking through the screen, y'all. I am a clairaudient in telepathy. I can hear on the other side or hear people's thoughts at times. And I actually heard the demon say, yeah, go buy something kinky. Put on something loose and tight and fresh and nasty. Yeah, do that. And then I looked at her video and I said, why is she wearing a sweater, a plain sweater like I'm wearing? I realized what she was doing was mirror magic. She was watching my shopping on Amazon. I was redoing my wardrobe. And she was watching all the different stuff I was buying. And I've noticed all of a sudden she's wearing sweaters and shirts like I wear. Even a sub on the channel texted me and said, hey, this is something I noticed about her. She's starting to dress like you. She's starting to wear like similar sweaters and similar shirts, even the same colors. She was doing mirror magic on my cell phone. She was using this mirror. See this? She was using this as the reflection. The reflection. So when I would be sitting like this, she was using this mirror here. And so she was seeing my shopping list. And so she was reshopping. Okay? She was reshopping. But then her demon was trying to tell me to shop like her. I said, that's not me. Um, Lacy kinky stuff is for the bedroom. I'm not that type. I'm not an outdoor kinky lacy wearing empress. I don't want to sit on this channel and be with all lacy and underwears and butt cheeks out. No. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I gotta show off my body a little bit. Look, y'all. Look at it. Where's it at, y'all? The waist is almost gone. The waist is almost gone. I only got a little roll. But the point that I'm saying is, I realized that the monitoring spirit was trying to get us to trade places. That's what it was trying to do. It said, well, because the monitoring spirits on the dark side, they are their guides. They're the dark side people. They're their guides. They have chosen these fake dark spirits as their angel guides. Dark angel guides. So they're telling them to be me, telling this woman to be me, dress like me, and then they're coming here and trying to tell me to be like her. Yo, I even noticed that the F word came out of my mouth 3 times, and I said, woo. I said, I don't cuss. I said, ooh, this demonic energy then came in here. And then Hansi ran up, was like, meow, meow. Like he was in full protection mode of me. And I said, it's okay, Hansi. I'm all right. I'm all right. And he did his head butt like 7 times on me, like, to say, I love you, I got you, Mom. You're protected, because cats are protectors. I'm protected. And I said, Hansi even feel the demonic energy in here. Y'all, I'm telling you no lie. When the curse words came out of my mouth, Hansi went, meow. He looked over and went, meow, like he sensed the demon. And then came over and was like, meow, meow, meow. And he jumped on me and was like rubbing up against me. Like he was trying to like push the demon off of me. But that type of demon was not in here until she started being like me. So she's trying to trade monitoring spirits. She's trying to trade. Okay? My monitoring spirits, my family members, I think, are running their mouth to her, and her demonic spirits are coming here trying to corrupt me. This is why y'all gotta be careful who y'all give your attention to. This is why I don't watch her channel no more. I won't. I will not. I'm like, no. If I stop in, it'll be like every couple weeks, and I'll be like, I just glance and be like, she's still trying. Failing though. It ain't working. It ain't working, but she's still trying. And I'll leave. I don't give, let me tell y'all, this is the golden rule I found out. If you send somebody's trying to have your destiny and fake, don't give them more than 10 minutes of your time. You will cut off the connection fast enough where they won't get so much of your energy to manipulate you or to shapeshift in you. It won't be easy. So they won't be able to meditate long on your energy, even if they thinking of you and it's through a video. So, like, if I go check in to see if my enemies are still trying to be me, I might give about 5, 6 minutes. It's like done. I never go over 10 minutes. And then I can feel like they're frustrated. They'll get frustrated because it was like, oh, I almost was able to hack you, but you cut the cord. You cut the phone call before I got to finish. So I noticed that, and that's a good way to send their energy back to them. Like, you went there to send their energy back. You was there 10 minutes, boom, you cut it off. You throw them into some chaos because they thought they were going to get your energy. They thought they sensed you, but then you cut them off. So then you throw them into some out of control Mars toxic energy that they need to be in for even trying to sneak and get your energy. This is a very deep conversation, y'all. All right. As I said, make sure y'all get my PDFs. This information is copyrighted and protected and shall not be used without my express permission. I was told specifically to do this video today. Now, when I did do some meditation on scriptures, no tarots. No, I can't deal with them, y'all. The scripture, it said something about follow your spark. Something about do light worker work today. So you got to help somebody today. So I did light worker work. Okay, so just find a way to guide, teach, inspire. You know, you might want to share some of your literary work or share some information you know about the human spirit, or, you know, use your psychic abilities or share a download today. It's Now, I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all gonna have a company or institution that's not going to support you. You know, there's a lot of discrimination and going on, and it's getting toxic. But the breakthrough is going to come another way. So if somebody tries to lock you up or hide you today, hide your gifts or your downloads, it's still going to manifest what you want to manifest. It's important for some sort of ripple effect, a cycle that you're going into. So you may not see the abundance right away for what you do today, but it's going to lead to some great abundance because you're in a cycle. You're in a cycle that's the creator wants you in. So okay. If you're into wisdom or quotes or wise things, that's why I lit a white candle, y'all. So y'all know I'm into my books and my scripture. So let me get my book out, see what I get. Open the book. And I keep on seeing social. The word social, y'all. All right, y'all was gonna say that, y'all. Third time it came out, gratitude. I was gonna say that. That was gonna be actually my parting message. So it's here. All right, somebody might want to put you on a guilt trip. Some of y'all may have somebody that y'all broke up with, or you're not talking to, or you're being cold to, or you might have blocked them on your phone. They're trying to make you feel guilty. So if you feel like, all right, someone might be trying to gaslight you, y'all. I feel gaslighting energy with the guilt. So somebody might be trying to make it seem like you're overreacting what you're saying, even though it's the truth. They're trying to make you think that you don't need to be saying it, that you're not being nice. They're trying to make you feel guilty for giving them the truth. Because this is a month, October is a month of truth, faith, okay, hope, optimism, peace and serenity and inspiration and ideas and clarity too, vision work. So, and also love, marriage, okay, guiding your children. Your children may need guidance right now. It might be with a health problem. Okay, so yeah, something, if someone's in pain today, help them. If you're in pain, try breath work today. Go for a walk, get some fresh air, or meditate through the pain. Somebody wants you to feel guilty about expressing how they hurt you. That could be it. So that could be why that's coming out. Yeah. So just give gratitude for the resources and the work that you've done, the achievements. Yeah. Give gratitude for your resources, whatever you have left that is beautiful, that is great. So, if you're purging, which you should be purging at least another 3 days. Purging, releasing things. Okay, starting new cycles of manifestation and creativity and imagination and love. Um, cleaning out closets and home, and cleaning up your love life and romance life and family relationships. Cleaning that up. While you're doing that, don't feel guilty if you got to go somebody. If you got to go somebody, if you got to go in hermit mode and say, I'm not talking to you, I don't want to socialize with you, don't feel guilty if you know that if your intuition sense that they're doing you dirty behind your back. If they've been a cheater, if they talk bad about you, do not feel guilty. Say, I don't want to talk to you. You was a cheater, and if somebody has breadcrumbed you, you should not be talking to them right now. You're leaping into a new cycle of manifesting powers, building up, getting ready to have breakthroughs through the new leap. So last thing you need is to be dealing with a breadcrumber. Last thing you need is somebody who's not letting you heal, who want to talk, whose talk is cheap, talk is cheap type of person. You don't need to deal with that person. Someone who is emotionally manipulative. You don't want to deal with that. Okay, where they try to play games with your memories. Yet they're not faithful to their promises. You don't want to deal with those people right now. They do want somebody that might don't want to face the truth of the toxic memories that y'all had between y'all. Things that they did to you in the past. It could be lies, cheating. Don't deal with those people right now. You should be getting some self-love and healing and self-care in. Okay? Especially emotional groundedness. It's different for everybody. I find that listening to running water helps me to get emotionally grounded. So I will just look out the window and listen to the rain, or go on a long walk in the rain. Or I will listen to the sound of like pool water. It helps me to be in emotional groundedness. Let me tell y'all something. When somebody don't want to let you heal from their hurt because they want to gaslight you about it, there's somebody that's sent to block you from manifesting. They are a test. You're being tested on whether you're going to chase compliments that has no proof, no support, no facts to back them up. Are you going to chase needing, could be codependent on their love and care that's false? Are you going to be codependent on that? Or are you going to stick in the work that you have to do in society and let them get their karma? Let them get their health karma, because that's what they're getting. Okay, if y'all enjoyed this video for free to let me know. Okay, breath work, y'all. Meditation. Okay, that could be if you are into the elements, elemental zodiac signs, it could be Pisces type of work. Okay? It could be Pisces type of work. So, yeah. If you need to feel like I need to be alone because I need to do work, I don't want to be around people that's critical of me. I just want to be able to help people that care about me. And I just want to, protect my self-esteem. And, that I don't want to be a people pleaser. I'm not in the mood to be a people pleaser. That's the work that Pisces often have to do. And if you're in that energy, also Cancer, not being crabby and moody, emotional groundedness, so that you can be you can manifest fame. Cause look, the cold hard truth, y'all, you can be gifted as you want to be. You can be in your destiny. But if your mood is trash and you're emotionally toxic, nobody wants what you got. Nobody's gonna pay for it. They'll just say, "I'll go get it from this person," because they're pleasant and they're happier. They're peaceful. So emotional mood, groundedness, working with if you're working out of your home now, which you may be feeling like you want to do at times, do things that you enjoy as fun. Let me tell you right now, everybody that has hurt you, they're sent to block your destiny, and the last thing they want you to do is have fun. That's the last thing. They don't want you to laugh. They do not want you to have fun. They don't want you to joke around. They don't want you to, be a joker. They don't want you to be in that energy. They do not. It is so important to clown around sometimes, just joke. That is critical for manifesting. And if you feel like you cannot laugh, the laughs is out of you. You're not pulled towards comedy, funny drama. You ain't been in it for a while. Somebody doing some heavy emotional spell work on you. And it's 9 times out of 10, it's usually a friend or a family member. They might be gossiping about you and it's screwing around with your gut. It's screwing around with your liver, your lungs, your stomach. It's screwing around with it. Thank you very much. If you feel like I don't dance anymore, if you sit there and say I don't even dance anymore, I used to enjoy going to dance and dancing. I used to enjoy laughing, comedy. I enjoyed writing little stuff, love letters, sending like nice emails to people. I don't do anything. I used to enjoy dressing up sometime, getting a little fashionable. Right there, somebody's doing something on your magicianship. Somebody is. Somebody's playing around with your self-esteem energy. They might be doing it, little nibbles at it. Like a vulture. Basically, you have a vulture, an energy vulture. Not all vultures want the things you own. Some of them want to peck away your energy so you don't get no more. That's something that I learned about people in my family. They don't try to use you for your stuff. Normally they don't, but they are energy vultures. It's little things they say that hurt your feelings. Little ways that they dismiss you or devalue you or don't value you or don't include you. All of that is still spell work. That's still dark art type of spell work. And it's all to hurt my self-esteem. Because the number one word to get your big abundance, success, confidence. That is the key word to fire energy. Confidence, no courage. No leap. You won't even go towards your resources. You won't even use them. You'll sit around a lazy lion walking through the desert, starved, hungry, raggedy, tattered, untamed, angry in that Lion King Scar energy. You will be Scar from the movie Lion King. And you will hang out with hyenas. Those will be your friends. Those will be your friends. And you'll be hanging around people that's getting nothing, that are just bones. Dry, bitter people. We say, how did you get over this? Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't easier. Somebody asked me how I got over it. Okay, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me get me a pause for my voice. How I got over it. Now, some people might not agree with this method, but it does work. Remembering who you were, saying your name. Like, try it. Like, the first hour work. Say your name and say the things that you've done. You've done well, even without somebody's help. Even when you had to do it alone. Say it out loud. That boosts your self-esteem. Say out loud in the first hour work. I have beautiful hair. I have beautiful eyes. My name is John. My name is John. My name is John. I've created great work. You have to do this because they are saying stuff that's against all that. And your mind is pulling up memories, echoes of what they said to you. When you wake up, you look at your mind like it's like a little spider going around in your head, pulling up things for confirmation and validation and things that may sound like a fact or true or about you. It's pulling that up so that it can charge you. It can push you into some sort of confident energy or no confident energy, or tell you what not to be confident about. So when you wake up, when you speak to your mind before your mind gets to speak to you, when you go coaching your mind before your mind just takes over and does anything, what happens is that you start to override whatever memory echo vibrations that they have said that's negative about you or things they have done about you. It start basically before it got to get strong again in your mind that day, you're already beating it up. So before it got to get strong in your mind, and by 11 o'clock, you're like, forget it. I'm worthless. I'm always gonna be alone. I'm not gonna be good. And before you get into that energy, and it's that strong, that influence is that strong, you're already beating it up. Okay, you woke up in full power energy, which is by 7 a.m. Okay? The latest is 8 a.m. This is why, y'all, I'm telling y'all, don't be sleeping in past 8. You're not stepping in. You don't have, even though we don't, let me tell y'all something. Even though we say, oh, the sun is up, the sun is already up before we see it. I know that's crazy. It's up. It's up. We just ain't got to feel it. But we ain't seeing it, but we still feeling it. We're still receiving it. So if you get up by 7 a.m., you're stepping into the power. You're getting the power right when the sun is like, okay, Half of it is like, you know, it's coming to me. I'm stepping into my power. Emperor energy, confidence, courageous, big lion energy. Saying shoot, if I want 5-7 partners, if I want 5-7 husbands, I can get them. Or if I want 5-7 wives, I can get them. That type of confidence. If I want 10 multiple sources of income, I can get it. I can have it. But if you wait until the lunchtime or you dealing with toxic family members, first couple hours of your day, you'll never get into that power. And if you can't think, beat it, physically beat it. Did you get that? If you can't think, beat the spell work that they put on you in your mind and your chakras, you can physically beat it. Because everything that they said about you has a physical form too. Even if you can't feel it, the brain doesn't know the difference. So if you physically beat it, you can physically beat it by sweating. The negative energy don't even want to deal with the sweat. It don't want to deal with that. So when you go, if you can't beat it, sweating real hard, freeze it out. You can freeze it out. I like to freeze it out. I love it when it's an ice cold morning. I'm like, yeah, whatever somebody said about me that's negative, it's not going to be that strong. It's really not going to dominate me because I'm putting it on ice. Nobody really wants the freezing cold. Not even Eskimos. Not even Eskimos. So, physically do it. I wake up and the first thing I do is put ice cold water on my face within the first 15 minutes. Ice cold. I want it as cold as I could get it. I shock the vibration out of me that I don't want in me. That I shock the echo, the metaphysical version. I shock it out. I shock it away from me. They used to do electric shock therapy on people when they said, "Oh, you got a demon in you, it got you acting crazy and saying wild stuff and being toxic." They used to do electroshock therapy on people to get it out. You could do it by sweating it and freezing it out. Everything that you need to fight the enemy, God has given you through the earth. You ain't got to go to the store and get it. You don't. You don't. It's coming out of your sink. I'm telling y'all the truth. It's coming out your sink. You can eat. You can literally defeat. You know, if you get rid of the vibration, if you weaken it, if you get rid of the essence of it, you get rid of it. We are trained like words against words. You don't always got to do words against words. You could do the energy against energy. Energy against energy. The energy of ice cold water. The energy of heat, of fire. Why do you think Native Americans used to sit by bonfires? It wasn't just because, oh, they liked the look of bonfires. It was protection. It made them sweat. They could feel that the demons was like, whoo, we be in hell, but we don't want to be near the devil's hell fire pit. We want to run around hell, but we don't want to be thrown in the fire. And when you sit next to a bonfire, the demons can't even take it, y'all. I'm telling you, it irritates them. People think that high fire don't irritate demons. It do. It do. Why you think they're always trying to get out of hell and come here? Yeah. That demonic energy, stay trying to come to the cool. Stay trying to come to the cool. Because it don't want to be there, but it don't want to be the work, do the work to get out. It's lazy. Hi, everybody. You said your mom is an energy vulture? Yeah. It's hard with them because they will deny it. They will say, oh, I was just trying to help you. Oh, I didn't mean no harm. I care about you. You're paranoid. I didn't mean it that way. But you can feel they vultured you. Like you can feel it. And it's like, how do I explain this to people? Because it's like people would have to have my body to be able to tell that they bit my energy. They went, they scratched it. They scratched it with their vulture claw. Y'all, telling you, energy vultures to stay away from. They will always think of 10,000 ways to do it and be able to gaslight you. Just stay away from them. Even if you call them out and you somehow be able to explain to other people how it was vulturous, they will just try a different way. And you know, because they don't celebrate you more. They very random ever celebrate you, or they don't celebrate you more because they're an energy vulture. I'm telling you, no, that's how I got this gray. I didn't get this gray from people hitting on me in physical fights. I got this from energy vultures. Kept trying to stress my vibration out with their energy vulturing. Now, some of it came because I kept connecting to God. Every time they did, I would have to pray, 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 pray. You know, when you pray a lot, you start to receive a lot of light, and that can make your hair go gray and silver. It can make your hair grow silver. So this is another thing. If you are dealing with energy vultures all the time, they're throwing you into the dark. They're putting little snippets of shadow into your space. So you will always end up going into that prayer energy. Like, I'm praying, praying, oh, pray, pray, pray. Yeah, that might raise your vibration, but if you keep doing that, silver here, silver here. Think about when Moses had to keep visiting God on the mountain or whatever. His hair went whiter and whiter. He went to prayer. He went to church, the church of all churches. And that's why his hair went white. I don't like how energy vultures never let you have a break out of church. It's like you're just always like, I got to do cleansing, 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 cleansing. It's very annoying. All right, y'all. See y'all later, y'all. I want to eat my chocolate without y'all getting grossed out. Okay, bye, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. If you'd like to send a cash appreciation, you can send it to my Cash App at Coach V Hunter or at my PayPal. Thanks for listening, everybody. This is a good day to do your vision work. Spend some time in your mind thinking about the plans and the goals and set some goals, okay? All right. Bye. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome.